Welcome to Australian Politics and Active Citizenship. I'm Diane Colman, the coordinator for this semester. This is a brief outline of what the subject is about and how it all works. In a spirit of recognition and reconciliation, I would like to begin the semester with an acknowledgement of the traditional owners of the land on which the university stands. I acknowledge we are on the country of the Darug people and acknowledge their ancestors who have cared for country for thousands of years. I also wish to pay my respects to the Darug people's elders, past, present and emerging, and any First Nations people watching today. This land always was and always will be Aboriginal land. This subject is about how we do politics in Australia. The topics we cover are the Australian political system, political parties, elections, important concepts like liberal democracy, responsible and representative government. We'll be looking at important issues relating to the representation of women, Indigenous peoples, refugees, and climate change. We'll then move on to how the public can participate in political policy making when we look at minority and group rights, social movements, the rise of populism, and how to campaign to make a difference. And so we take a look at the learning outcomes. By the end of the semester, you should be able to explain Australia's representative systems of government, explain Australia's federal system, identify key issues in Australian foreign policy, and participate in contemporary public debates using a variety of written genres. While these all relate to the content, they also relate to your analytical ability and your communication skills. So what we are doing here is getting you started at university by developing the types of skills that will form the foundation of all your other learning. And this is how we'll be doing it. You need to go through the weekly learning modules on views. Each week you have a series of short lectures. You watch these in your own time before class. There is also a reading that you do before class. While watching and reading, you need to take notes, taking account of the ideas that we will be covering that week. The outline and key terms are a good guide to this. There is a note-taking organiser for you to help map out your notes in an academic way. You then bring all these notes to your tutorial where you'll discuss your understanding of the ideas you have been introduced to that week and engage in some fun and interesting exercises. We'll be asking you to think about what all this means for stuff happening in Australia's politics today. You'll also be participating in a number of exercises in the tutorials that are designed to make sure you do as well as possible in the assessment tasks. The tasks are Task 1, Summary, due at the end of week 4. Task 2, Issue Analysis, due week 9. Task 3, Campaign Proposal, due week 14. And Task 4, the end of semester exam. You'll find all the details on views. We'll be talking about these every week as the semester progresses. We'll also be workshopping the tasks in class, so make sure you come ready to get right into it each week. The tasks are designed to develop the generic skills you'll need for your further study in your specialist field. But it's not just about that. What we are doing at university is nurturing the skills necessary for you to be flourishing and productive citizens. In a world where we are bombarded with information from a whole variety of sources, one of the most important life skills we can learn is to know what is the real deal and what is just fake news. So sometimes this is really hard to tell. There seems to be an idea about that it is all just a matter of opinion. Well, we work under the Western liberal arts tradition here that all knowledge is contestable, but this doesn't mean that all opinions are equal. As Douglas Adams says, all opinions are not equal. Some are a very great deal more robust, sophisticated, and well supported in logic and argument than others. And this is the very basis of academic opinion. So what we are doing in this subject is working on how to make sure you can put forward an informed, well-supported argument in a logical way. We'll be working on building your skills so you can see how to enter the national conversation with confidence, how to enter the conversation with integrity, and hopefully you'll think about how to make Australia the kind of country you want it to be. Remember that employers are looking for people who can exercise judgment and creativity, and most importantly, people who can apply themselves. But it's really important to remember as well that you're being educated for life, not just for a job. As you expand your knowledge, university will help you grow as an individual. A good education is something that you can be proud of so you can flourish in life now and in the future. It should set you up so you can follow your passions. And maybe you might just find it here as we look closely at the big issues in Australia today. I'm Diane Colman. I hope you enjoy your semester.